Certainly up for this one. We have already started here.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Nicely shaped ball. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That pass has been well intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bellingham. Lahm delivers. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Nice interception, well timed. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Kaká. Great vision. Cristiano Ronaldo. Terrific header. Goal, Milan! First blood drawn. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Milan have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And Gullit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. Can he get on the end of this?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Vitinha. Gullit in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's been flattened there. And it's Yaya Toure. And this is Ibrahimovic! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Vitinha. Oh, it's come loose. Searching pass he's played there. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Opts for safety. Araujo is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. He's shifting through the gears here. No way through, so... Goes for a shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. So, third corner of the game. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, nicely intercepted. And he's being shifted off it. Played out towards the right wing. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that has left him in a heap. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. There's the shot! Ronaldo with a beautifully timed run. Now it's Vitinha. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's managed to gift it back. Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out wide. Bellingham. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps, the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Here we go again.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Bullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass.
Tries a shot! And here's Ronaldinho. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And it's Ronaldinho. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, it's a great ball here. Big header! He's got a goal! AC Milan are all square. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, played right into his path. It's Ibrahimovic! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Rodri is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Passing is crisp and sharp. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he's quick to snatch it back. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Bellingham. Cristiano Ronaldo. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Rooney. Yaya Toure. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now the shoots! Goal! Milan! And the comeback is complete! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 8.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now it's Ronaldinho. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Bale. And he's had it nicked away. That's the throw. That's a decent clearance. Knocks it out wide. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. And it's Ibrahimovic.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Great
18.
chance here from position A1.
Numero 16.
And this an opportunity to pull level.
Il numero 6. Roberto
Roberto
Carlos.
Carlos!
Il numero 23.
Decent hit from there. Maldini, over to the other side. Ronaldinho. Tomiyasu. For Yaya Toure. Out towards the flank. Looking for options for movement. Rooney stood his ground strongly. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Maldini could try cutting inside here. Cross from Maldini.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Nedved demonstrating his defensive quality there. Ibrahimovic puts his foot on the gas. It's a pretty loose pass.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di
Deep
recupero.
into stoppage time. And he was quick to react. Now it's Kaká. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Can he get it? Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
All hands on deck for this
Attenzione,
one.
una sostituzione.
Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he thumps it clear. And that is as far as it goes. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Ibrahimovic taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how this team turned it all around.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che è possibile fumare solo